my inspiration from the land contours of the site itself, and so these ecosystems here are a stylized abstraction of lowland, mesic, and upland forests, using both native and non-native plant species. And so we start our tour of the Greenland Pavilion here in the open field meadow, where you see a lot of different types of perennials. I've got 2 types of coreopsis. You see the purple coneflower, and I've got 1 type of grass. This is the Mexican feathergrass. I also have some white thrift. You can see some of the different ground covers, such as sedums, then some delosperma, large leaf fameflower, and you see these 3 dwarf crepe myrtles. They represent Sidawaki's 3 peach trees, which were assessed at $1.50 each here on his site. Now they're non-native, just like the peach trees were, but peach trees were highly valued by the Cherokee. And so now we're entering the forest zone, where I use mostly larger sedums. This is one of my absolute all-time favorites. It's Sedum rupestri angelina. Look at it, isn't it gorgeous? The color of this lime green is just stunning. This one here is October Daphne. Continue flowing through here, and I also used one of our native grasses. This is the heavy metal switchgrass.
We ended up having to plant in the hottest part of the summer last year.
This project was actually funded through a referendum by the citizens of Alpharetta. It wasn't something that the mayor and the city council just decided they wanted to do.
I think one of the city's goals, the major goal, is to become a green city.
The Greenroof is an excellent example of low-impact development of how to treat stormwater pollutants at the source, which is more effective.
Our most popular product is what we call our Greenroof system, or our J-Drain GRS.
The whole purpose of this Greenroof is to keep an evergreen cover all winter.
We're here at the Greenroof demonstration model, where we're replicating materials found on top of the green roof but at ground level. I'd like to thank American Hydrotech, who's one of the leaders in single-source green roofing companies, for their very generous donation of the entire garden roof assembly that we have on top of our Alpharetta Greenroof Pavilion. The Greenroof Pavilion itself is 24 by 24 feet on an 8% slope. On this side, you see some of the representative plants that are actually found on top of the roof, and compare that to the control panel, where we have an asphalt tile roof, and we can compare a non-green roof to a green roof. And on this side, we have a mock-up of the American Hydrotech material section itself. We're going to go ahead and explain the layers of how a green roof system is applied, starting from the roof deck on up. Of course, you always start with your roof deck, or the roof substrate. Then comes the waterproofing material, which is one of the most critical elements on any roof, let alone a green roof. Main thing for any roof to do is to keep out the water.
Well, Linda, this is one of the bioretention ponds that's on the site. This bioretention pond collects stormwater from the roof areas, from impervious areas such as the parking lots here and the maintenance facility over there. Stormwater collects into this basin. While it looks like it's just plants in a hole, there's actually a deep matrix of engineered soil, so that when stormwater hits this area, it infiltrates through that soil matrix. Microbes break down the pollutants, the plants uptake some pollutants as well, and then there's an underdrain underneath that then collects stormwater here and brings it to the constructed wetland further downstream.